Hello everybody. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kayla and I am the face behind this page here, My Well-Oiled Life, and I'm your oil lady. I love to talk all things doTERRA oils with you all. So today I'm actually hopping on because I want to talk to you about the top 10 oils. I talk about these a lot, but I recently had a lot of you guys get started with them. And so I want to make sure that if you have these top 10, you know what they're used for, because there's so many uses. So instead of taking a whole hour, I'm just going to cover my top uses for each one. But know that these oils do so much more than even what I'm mentioning. But I'm going to tell you guys the top uses that I use them for personally in my home. So if you have these top 10, you might get some new ways to use them. If you're looking to get started with oils and you're wondering if this is where you should start, then this is a good video for you. So this is the Family Essentials Kit. It has these 10 oils in it. We call these our top 10 oils because they can pretty much solve 90% of probably what's happening in your home or with your health. So they really do a lot. And oftentimes people will say, where should I start with oils? And if they have regular health concerns, I tell them to go with these 10 because these 10 are really foundational for health, super foundational. They really do it all. And I use these with my kids. I use these with myself. I just dilute them a little bit differently for myself versus my kids. So let me tell you guys a little bit about these top 10. So you get 4 blends and 6 single oils. I'm going to cover the single oils first so you can kind of get an idea. So you have lemon. Lemon is one of my favorite oils to clean with. You can make a surface spray with just lemon and water. It's also one of my favorite oils for energy and just a gentle detox of your body. I'll actually add a couple of drops to my ice water in a glass, and it just really helps just cleanse your body and gives you a little bit of an energy boost. It's great for the mood, so I love to diffuse it with other oils. You can mix it with peppermint in the morning and just get a nice pick-me-up for the rest of the day. That way you can, stay awake and keep up with your kids and get stuff done and all of that. So really great for mood support as well as energy and detox. Those are kind of the main ways that I use it. Also really great for getting permanent marker off the walls or stickers off of everything. My 5-year-old puts stickers on just about the entire house. So we use our lemon a lot. The next one I'm gonna talk to you about is peppermint. And I'm gonna run through these fairly quickly because I know you guys are busy and I want you to be able to hear what they all can do. And I know you don't have all day to hear me talk about oils, so I'll go pretty quick for you guys. Peppermint is the next one. Peppermint is my #1 oil when you want to cool the body temperature. So whether your body temperature is a lot higher than you want it to be, or for your kids, I dilute it. I put it on their spine like every 15 minutes until their body temperature is back to where I would like it. I also have a ton of people that use this for hot flashes, back of your neck, before bed, in a spritz bottle with some water. You can spray it on yourself when you're starting to get flushed or hot. It really does naturally cool the body. It's amazing. It's also great for sunburns if you want something natural that will help cool it. I tan well, but different parts of my body burn like crazy, just like random parts that just burn. And so I love peppermint if I'm on vacation and I happen to get sunburned. This one's gonna help you be able to sleep with that sunburn. Great for congestion, opening up those airways. You can put some on the chest. Great for digestion. You can add some to your water, whatever you need to do. It will help with tummy aches and heartburn and all of that nasty digestive stuff that can come up. So it's super versatile. It really does a lot of different things. So we use it a lot. I love to use it before a workout, just right on my chest, because it really helps actually increase how much oxygen you're getting to your brain because you're breathing better, which is gonna help you work out harder. So great addition to a workout for sure. So let's see. Next one is oregano. This is probably the one that people are most confused about whether or not they need it, right? Let me tell you, you will be happy to have this one when you do need it. So this is what I like to call a power immune support. So if you are feeling sick, if you're around a lot of sick people, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're using this on your feet, in a veggie capsule that you just open up, put a couple drops in, whatever you can do to get it in or on your body. Because what it's going to do is it's going to help support your cells in getting rid of anything that's threatening them, which is normally like colds and flus, viruses, and things like that. So it's really gonna help your cells stay protected so that you can stay feeling well. Or if you are sick, it's gonna help you kick it super, super fast. They've actually done studies on oregano oil with chickens and using it instead of antibiotics, and they've had better outcomes using oregano oil. Obviously those are chickens, but you get where I'm going with that and the benefits. So huge, huge oil to have for immune support and protection throughout the years, or throughout the year. It's also really great for skin tags. I honestly did not believe anyone when they said that it could help get rid of them, but it does. Definitely dilute. This oil is very, very hot. You just apply it on the skin tag twice a day, and it's crazy. It will just shrivel up and fall off. It's the most bizarre thing, but it really does work, and it's just really hot. I really, really wanted mine gone, so I thought, oh, I'll just put it on undiluted. I was a brand new oil user, guys. I didn't know anything. That was a big mistake, and that's why I always tell you guys, always dilute. You don't know how your skin's gonna react. Dilution actually does not take away from potency, which is something that I did not know. It actually helps drive that oil deeper into your skin and makes it so not as much of it evaporates. So diluting it actually helps you even more. Plus, if it's a hot oil, it's not gonna burn your skin. And if your skin is sensitive, you're not gonna have any sort of, redness or anything like that, because oils are potent and you need to dilute them. And when you dilute them, you're not gonna have a problem. It's gonna work great. So next one is lavender. Lavender is all things calming, great for sleep, great for anxious feelings, just great for overall calming of the body and the mind. I love this one for my kids if they're having a really, really bad day. I put some on their spine or their feet. I throw a couple drops in some Epsom salts and throw them in the bath with it. That's like my favorite mommy trick. We do it a lot when we're having a bad day. So it is just ultra calming, really great for sleep. You can take it internally as well, and it will help support your sleep. You can also use it for teething, really, really soothing to discomfort. So you can just put it right on the jawline, dilute it and put it on the jawline, and it will just really help not only calm your child, but help soothe that area so that hopefully they're not, in as much pain and things like that. So it smells amazing too, by the way. You'll just wanna smell it all the time. So next one is Melaleuca, also known as tea tree, and you'll actually see it being called tea tree more and more. It'll actually be on the bottle because tea tree is more widely recognized. So a lot of times when I say Melaleuca, people have no idea what I'm talking about. So in order to comply, with the way different markets do it, we're gonna make sure it's labeled tea tree because that's the species that we use. So tea tree is excellent for immune support, and it's also excellent for the skin. So acne, rashes, any sort of skin impurities, I often put tea tree on them. I love for bug bites, I'll put lavender for the itching, but I also use the tea tree because it really helps it go away faster as far as the itching and the redness, and just like bug bites kind of have that little sting to them. Melaleuca takes it, or tea tree, takes it right away. I'm gonna have to get used to calling it tea tree. I love calling it Melaleuca. Both names are interchangeable, but like I said, you know what I mean when I call it tea tree because it's more widely recognized. So tea tree is also one, if my kids are not feeling well, if they're snotty, I'm putting it around their ear and down their neck several times a day. And the reason I'm doing that is that it helps drain your ears and it helps keep them and prevent them from infection. So kids are really susceptible to ear infections, and we do not want them to get ear infections. So we're constantly putting them around the ears, down the ear bone. Really great for any sort of ear pain. It feels amazing. Great when you go on an airplane, if you're sensitive to the altitude changes, it really does help the ears. We also love it. We add it to shampoo. It actually really helps clean the scalp. So if you have any scalp issues like dandruff and things like that, it will really help clean your scalp. Lavender's another great one to add as well. Just a couple drops to your shampoo. Really good for deterring lice. My daughter starts kindergarten in August and I am terrified of lice. We've never had it, but I know people that have, and I'm terrified. So I don't want it. So you can even mix it with some water and spritz it on their hair before they leave. It really just helps deter bugs. So definitely one we're going to be using a lot of when she starts school in August, because I don't want lice. I'm scared. I do not want it. The next one, the last single oil in this kit is frankincense. This is one of the top oils I recommend every home have. Frankincense is one of the more expensive oils. So it is huge cost savings to buy it in a kit, but you're gonna want it. Frankincense can do anything. And I mean that. If you don't know what to use, if you're, middle of the night and you have no idea what should I use for this, and no one's awake for you to ask maybe, or you're tired and you can't think of what you need, frankincense is not gonna go wrong. It really does everything. It's great for discomfort and areas of pain. It's really great for the inflammatory response in the body. I like to take it every single day, just a drop or two in a veggie capsule or under my tongue. Also really supportive and balancing to the mood. It actually crosses the blood-brain barrier and supports the brain directly. It helps bring oxygen to the brain, helps with that neurotransmitter support. So it really can help balance your mood naturally, and it's gonna help with brain fog and things like that. So it's a really great one to be using every single day. It's also fantastic to put in your moisturizer because it helps fight fine lines and wrinkles, and it's our anti-aging oil. So it does that internally for your body and on your skin. It is one of the best oils to have because it really does almost anything. It's just super versatile. Great for breaking up mucus. You can actually put it right on your chest or on your sinuses. It's a natural expectorant, so it's gonna help break up that mucus. As you can see, it really does a little bit of everything. So definitely one that you want to have all the time, just in case you need it. And also, if you want help with those things, you're best using it every single day. And then we have 4 blends in this kit. What blends are a group of oils that doTERRA has blended together for a specific thing. And so, they've looked at different ratios that work really well synergistically with the body for different things. So they're amazing. Their blends are my favorite. I probably order blends more than anything. And I like to mix blends with single oils and mix blends together. You can mix any of these oils together to create what you're needing. So again, this is our family essentials kit. And so it has the top 10 oils. We just went through the oil singles, and I'm gonna tell you guys about the blends that are in it now. So first one is Breathe. This is our respiratory blend. And what Breathe does is it helps with respiratory support, with congestion, with coughs, anything going on like that. So right on your chest. If you're somebody that gets really bad allergies, it's great for opening up your airway. You can diffuse it. You can, like I said, dilute it, put it on your chest. So it really is opening up your airway. Great for snoring, just right on the chest or on your feet. Or even, I know people that will dilute it and just put some right under their nose so they can keep breathing it throughout the night. So really, whatever you prefer and what works best for you. But it's great for the winter time for any of those things. Also, another great one for before workouts because it does what it says. It helps you breathe better. So it's a great one to have for any sort of respiratory difficulties that seem to come up. Next one is DigestZen. So just like the name, for digestive support. So for tummy ache, I put it right on my tummy, diluted, and it can take a stomach ache away in a matter of 30 seconds. It's pretty amazing how it just soothes that area. Also great for heartburn, anything that comes up, nausea, You can put it behind your ears, you can put it on your tummy, you can add a couple drops to water. It's gonna be extremely, extremely supportive of anything digestive. So even like babies with colic, I like to actually mix it with lavender and put it on the belly, diluted of course. And it just really, really helps with any sort of stomach pain that they might be having and helps move stuff along. So it's one of my must-haves because nobody likes to deal with a stomach ache. Or if you've had food that maybe didn't go so well for you, great thing to just start putting that on your stomach so that you can feel better and be able to go about your day. So the next one is On Guard. On Guard is our protective blend. So it's really, it protects your cells. It protects your body from sickness. So it's our immune support blend. I use this every single day on my feet or my spine. Same thing with my kids. I kind of switch around immune blends, but this is one that I love for everyday immune support. It is just great to just help the body fight off those germs so that it can feel better or not get sick. So if we are around people that have been sick, I'm using this even more. And it's great to diffuse in your home to get rid of any unwanted germs. So if anybody in our house is sick, anything like that, I love to diffuse it. And I'll actually diffuse it just to kind of keep our house fresh and clean throughout the week. It's also great as like a non-toxic toy cleaner because it does get rid of those unwanted germs. You can add it to some water, you can spritz the toys with it, and it will just help remove all those germs and be safe for your kids to play with and, you know, lick them afterwards because we know kids do that. And such a better alternative than the cleaning supplies that are out there because it doesn't have any toxic chemicals in it for our kids. So this is a must-have for anybody, I think, because we're all exposed to those germs on a daily basis and we want to keep our bodies well. That's really the idea behind using oils, right? We want to stay well. We don't want our kids getting sick as much. We don't want to get sick as much. So On Guard's going to help with that. The last one is Deep Blue, which is our soothing blend. This is all things, my daughter is really loud. McKinley, hey, can you be quiet please? She decides to ride her little ride-on bike like through the house. She's 5, but she's tiny, so she can still fit on it. Okay, get it. So Deep Blue is our soothing blend, and it's for soothing support for the muscles. So any sort of muscle pain, ligament pain, anything that might be going on, maybe you slept wrong on your neck, maybe you've been carrying around your kid all day, whatever it is that's causing that discomfort, you're gonna dilute Deep Blue and rub it right on location. So if it's your shoulder that hurts, you're gonna rub it on your shoulder. If it's your leg, you're gonna rub it on your leg, and it really will help. It has like a really icy hot feeling. So it really soothes the area, plus it helps increase circulation to the area and things like that so that your body can help that area rebound and feel better. So Deep Blue is amazing. It's also kind of a gateway for husbands. If your husband isn't sure about oils, have him use this one, and normally they'll start asking for it. Can you put that on my back? You know, it feels really good. So just wait, just give them the Deep Blue and they'll start to like your oils a lot better. So that is the Family Essentials Kit. It has our top 10 oils in it. So you get all of those top 10 oils. And if you decide to upgrade the kit, so when you get the Family Essentials Kit, you get the 5 milliliter bottles of the top 10. You also have the option to upgrade your kit to the Home Essentials Kit. You get the same 10 oils, but you get them in a 15 milliliter bottle. So just look at the difference between the two. This is 3 times the size. So you actually get 3 times the size of oil for less than twice the price. So it's an incredible deal if you're able to jump up to that next size kit. So you'll get 3 times the amount of oil with the Home Essentials Kit, plus you'll get the pedal diffuser. A diffuser is a must-have, guys, because it's gonna help you ease into your oil use easier, because a lot of people feel really comfortable popping them into the diffuser to start with, and then they start playing with them topically and then possibly internally. So you need a diffuser. You really, really do. So the Home Essentials Kit is the bigger bottles plus the diffuser. And when you buy it this month, you're actually gonna get an additional bottle of the Deep Blue, which is the muscle blend we were just talking about. You won't regret having two, I promise. And you're also gonna get the Deep Blue Rub. So this is actually this oil in a lotion base. So it just makes it easier to apply. And really, if you're wanting something with a little bit less of an effect, not less of an effect, but it's just not as intense sometimes when you put it in the rub because it's already diluted. Whereas the oil, you can kind of apply based on how intense you want it. If you want to dilute it more, if you want to dilute it less. Both are actually amazing to layer over things because what this oil does is it will actually, because of the peppermint in it, it will heat the area and it will help penetrate the other oils deeper. So if you're having any sort of muscle soreness or anything like that, and say you're using frankincense, you pull the muscle in your neck and you're using frankincense to soothe the area, putting the Deep Blue Rub or the Deep Blue oil over it is gonna help lock that in and penetrate it deeper. So if you're having, really bad discomfort, definitely use the Deep Blue all the time. So with the Home Essentials kit, you get these two for free, which is an $86 value or $87, something like that. But either way, it's incredible. And you're already saving a ton on the kit anyways. So I hope that was helpful for those of you that have picked up one of these kits recently and you're still trying to navigate how to use it. If I could make one recommendation to you all, when you get started with a kit, get a resource book because you're gonna wanna get the most out of these oils. So personally for me, the resource book I use most, you guys see me talk about this all the time, is the Essential Life book. And what it does is it goes over each oil individually with different uses. It also goes over each body system. So for instance, it'll have digestive and intestinal system. It'll go over which oils are the top oils. It goes over different roller bottle recipes, different things you can use internally to help support different conditions under this body system. And then at the back, it has other DIY recipes. It has safety information. It's seriously the oil Bible. So this is the Essential Life book. It's from Oil Life. There's actually a coupon code in my profile, in my link. If you click there, you'll see the link to Oil Life and the code if you want to save some money. But this is just a must-have for me personally because it's going to help you navigate your oils. I actually send this to anybody that gets started with me with oils. So this is another thing that you can look forward to along with some other gifts from me. Just to help you get the most out of your oils. I want to make sure that everybody that gets them knows how to use them. That's really, really important to me. So you also, if you get started with a kit with me, you're going to get access to all of my online education. So I do a lot here, but I do even more on a personal page for my oil members and my oil community. So we break down how to use these 10 oils. We break down using oils for, pets and with kids and for different things that might be going on. And we go over every single oil and we just have more than you would ever want to know about oils, basically, because we want to make sure that people really know how to use them and you don't buy them and they don't just collect dust. That's never what I want to see happen. So I hope that was helpful. If you have not gotten started yet and you feel like this option might be good for you or you want to see some of the other options that I have, please shoot me a message and I can tell you all about the different kits that you can get started with. And most people get started with a kit because it saves you a ton of money. They mark them below wholesale. They give you free wholesale customer pricing. You don't have to ever buy anything again if you don't want to, but it's just a great way to save. And it gives you the top oils. So you really have somewhere to start that gives you an idea of what oils can do in your home. So shoot me a message if you want to know more about those, but I hope that was helpful for anybody that just got this kit or has these oils and is kind of wondering how to use some of them. I hope you guys have a great weekend and I will chat again soon.